Hey everybody. Let's do that. Hi. It's GPLP, the Graham and Paul Let's Play. Today in G mode, which is to say Graham only mode, because Paul is not feeling 100%. So the first GPLP in his new time slot is only the GLP. But we shall persevere regardless. And he's feeling better now. He had a thing, but he's feeling better now. But just not up to streaming today, which is fine because streaming can take a lot out of you. Yesterday was a frustrating day. A lot of different failures, technical faults. The reason that this is late is because I was like, okay, I got to get into the office, go there, get inside, go live. Oh, I'm ahead of schedule. Even have time to go get a coffee. Got here 5 minutes before noon, which is for me plenty of time to set all this stuff up and get live. Found out I don't have my key. Didn't have a key to the moon base because Ian was in here last night, and I was like, meant to cut him a key. Gave him mine. Was like, here, use mine. Lock up when you leave. I won't need it for the morning because I'll be in with Paul, who always gets here before I do. So Paul will be able to open the door and everything will be fine. Then I get here. Luckily, Ian doesn't live far, so he walked over and gave me my key back. So anyway, I don't want to encourage breaking in through the window. That was the technical difficulty. No. I said on Twitter, human error was today's reason. Yesterday was technical difficulties all day long. So, that said, we are still going to be playing when the mouse cooperates. What's wrong with this mouse? We're still going to be playing Bimmed by Bimble Flimbles. Bimble Flams. And, Dear Dr. G, was that on your shirt? It's a robot thing. Is a robot. There's another shirt I have that you probably have seen over the years that's a robotic skull thing. I think looks super cool. And got that at a convention some years ago from a guy running his own store, like his own little booth in Artist Alley, because I thought it was sweet. And then Kathleen found his Etsy store and got me 2 other shirts of his and a tie. That he does all the designs himself and screen prints them. Can't remember the name. You need to get a new mouse and keyboard. The keyboard's fine. At least I think the keyboard's fine, but the mouse is weird. I seriously almost pressed right D-pad to start dancing. Been playing so much Destiny. No, the tie has an octopus on it. It's sort of a steampunky octopusy thing, but anyway. Night Veiling, when you approach an enemy from behind, you get a kill prompt. Yeah, but if you sneak up on them and attack them anyway, you still just do extra attack. So, last time, Vulcan here. This is Vulcan. She's our super cool fighter, pyro ranger lady. And she kicks ass. And she's a little demonic at the moment. You can kind of see her eyes there. We've been going with what the demon says, meaning that he's slowly taking over our body, which is great. Side effect, my shoulder's on fire. Which is fine. Apparently. And we have Mr. Skeleton Friend, Mathras, who's the dapper skeleton, who we picked over the party member with the enormous rack.
Mathras, got a moment?
Because he's awesome.
My dear, I have all of eternity.
Haha, get it?
Who are you exactly?
I am
Oh, and her voice is weird now.
immortal and unique.
Right. So why aren't you out there with your dead walker pals?
First of all, I don't have any pals. I'm a little too old for that. Secondly, I find your implication that I'm associated with them most unpleasant. I have nothing in common with those dead things. I've been around for over 6,000 years, and I'm still very much alive, thank you. I admit this body is looking a little worn.
6,000 years old? Wow. You don't look a day over 3,500.
You're too kind. Very delicate.
The game is called Bound by Flame.
Nonetheless, these dead walkers are simply corpses that are animated by magic.
What the hell are you?
Whereas I am an immortal spirit who changes bodies when they wear out. There's absolutely no similarity.
Okay, sure.
That's not so dumb. It's what allows you to go on having an effect on the world, I guess.
Exactly. I give these bodies extra life that they would not have had if they'd stayed dead. Though, of course, these days, it's unlikely they would stay dead for very long.
Huh.
I want to ask you a couple of...
Right, Karaldthas. Karaldthas.
In 6,000 years, have you ever seen a situation as desperate as this one?
Honestly? Well, no. You are, as you might put it, fucked. Or at least the mortal.
Oh, right. All the dialogue, apparently even Mathras's dialogue, just casual cursing to be cool and edgy.
Significant detail. This flap of a butterfly's wing, which may eventually change the apparently manifest destiny of the world as you know it. This demon, as you call it, has never before walked the earth. Neither he, neither it, nor any other of its kind. If they had, I would know of it, believe me. Consequently...
That was weird. He said neither he, and then almost like he was starting the line again. Neither he, neither it, and the subtitle was neither it. I feel like that was a line read that forgot to be clipped.
That's comforting. What do you know about the Dead Walkers?
Could sort of fill you in on some plot here.
Incongruous mass of corpses with appalling bad taste that are animated through the use of magic? Nothing. I can tell you that the power necessary for their creation, and to keep them working, is far beyond the magical abilities of any of your contemporaries.
Well, my contemporaries that do magic is Sybil and Edwin.
Of any decision-making or strategy, they are clearly being controlled from a distance. All of which...
Yeah, what does he keep looking at? It's a stone wall. There's nothing over there.
Are rather powerful. Something, I grant you, quite difficult to believe when one saw them start out at the same pitiful
Okay, notices editing
as their brothers, the Red Scribes.
Solo G today, Amethyst. Do you know who I am?
Do you have any ideas about what I am?
That's not what I asked.
In my long lives, I've never seen your like. Even the term demon seems to be designed to cause confusion. I have seen real demons when I lived as a war drum player amongst the dwarves.
Dwarves are just a legend. You're making fun of me.
I would never mock someone as charming as yourself.
He's been alive for 6,000 years.
Thus the dwarves did exist, and I was once one of them. They used to use these little creatures, barely the size of toddlers, in their enormous forges. They were little red creatures with tiny horns and a wicked air about them. You see, they were able to survive in the flames. The dwarves called them demons.
Yeah, can't wear hats. Dwarves is where you draw the line. You're like, spirit inhabiting the bodies of different people, 6,000 years. What do you know about the Dead Walkers? Okay, I'm taking this all seriously. Dwarves, those are made up.
Flames is no coincidence. You are clearly a response, a weapon, and your purpose is to face the Ice Lords.
Neat.
It is entirely possible that you are the fruit of an attempt to rebalance the forces of nature.
Probably not. Alright.
Talk to you later.
Alright, buddy, let's go. Well, you can tell by the way I use my cane. Alright. Let's get to Karaldthas. I used to be a dwarf once. Oh, right. Now I gotta remember how to combat works. This always happens. Haha! Eat it. Ooh. Oh, that was Mathras. Okay, I like that. Oh yeah, Mathras died here last time. Because we just did this fight and then we logged off. Whoops. Ooh. Oh, hey, biggin. Deal with it. I forgot they explode when they die. Well, that all went well. Oh, right. Poison is slowly killing me. Oh yeah, I have 9 crossbow bolts. No, this game's not bad, it's just, like, really not great. Like, it's not terrible. It's actually perfect for this show, because it's dumb enough that there's plenty that we can call into question. That we can expound our humorous observations on. There was a vest in that ice. But it's not so literally unplayable that it's awful. Awful to play. Oh, Ranger's vest. That's neat. Resistant to poison. No, I think I'll keep my Elven Cuirass. I actually kind of dig the leveling system. It's neat. Oh yeah, the dialogue and plot is 100% toilets. Aggressively mediocre. I like that.
The city is an open grave.
Ouch.
A tomb where the dead may not rest in peace. Cruel, yet inventive.
You'd know all about that. We'll be lucky if we find any survivors.
He's not a zombie. Who's this thirsty fellow? Whoops. The problem with Mathras's crazy ice maneuver is it's very difficult for me to see when those guys are lining up for their attack. When did this game come out? This year. I don't think it was trying to follow anyone's coattails, I think it was trying to be Dragon Age. Ooh, an axe. Why is there more stuff? I can hear more stuff. It's bugging the crap out of me. Like, I think it's trying to be a, the best Dragon Age it can be, which is not that good of a Dragon Age. What? Gifts from the latest feed dump. I want to see this. Oh, right, because it's Evil Alex. There's a thread on the forums where you can suggest games we should try for GPLP. They must be up top. I'll have to loop around. Ah, poop. Well, hello. Haha! Okay, I like that. Mathras staggers them and then I can just stab them a bunch with my knives. Dragon Age Edgy Edition. Well, I mean, I guess it's trying to be its own game then. Like, if it's not... This feels most similar to Dragon Age, and they knew that there'd be a new Dragon Age coming out. Oh, hi. You are Ghostman. Alright, let's sneak. Sneak mode engaged. Oh, Ranger's gloves. We're getting a full set. That's better? What's the bonus here? Right, it gives me a bonus to damage. But these are better? I'll keep the ones I have. Oh yeah, and I got a giant axe. The Devourer. Sure, why not? I never use it anyway. Oh, really? Most definitely trying to be Dragon Age. They released a really average and buggy Mass Effect wannabe right before this game as well. Oh, well, there we go. Thanks, spiders. Spiders. The hell? Nope, I didn't. Well, fine. Huh. It's not what I wanted to do. Because I'm all about daggers. Kick it. Oh, there we go. Yes, the game was made by spiders. A whole group of spiders, a gestalt of spiders, got together in a game development house. How did I know there'd be a ghost there? They just sort of rested a computer on top of the pile of spiders, and it just sort of, like, got, like, enveloped. And then when the spiders released their wind threads, for the wind to carry them off to wherever they make their webs, the computer left behind had this game on it. That's how it was developed. I think I already had Reapers, and they're not as good. High ability to interrupt, but my cleavers are way better. Can't wear hats. The spiders, who were previously web developers. God damn it. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Right, that's the way I came in. And there's still a thing over there. Yeah, it's up top. I can see it. Okay, I think I gotta go around to get that. Cross. Alright, sure. What was that horror game Alex was playing that happens in? Do you have to squeeze through stuff all the time? Turn around. Oh, for hell. Well. Outlast, thank you. Right, of course, it was Outlast. I like these guys telegraph their attacks the whole time. I would swear that there was another enemy over there, but I guess it's not important right now. Graham, there's been some questions among some of us on the forums whether or not there's a chance for Loading Ready Live to do something like the Arlen streams again, because those were cool for a couple different reasons. Yeah, I saw that, where it was, or I didn't see that, Paul told me about it, that, you know, playing games that we wouldn't normally play or whatever. Yeah, I can see something like that happening. I don't know exactly how we would do it necessarily. So the problem is, like, we don't want to be... I like the idea of playing games, you know, being quote-unquote forced to play games that we wouldn't otherwise play. But I don't like the idea of actually being forced to play games. Out of sight. Is it really? Okay. I don't like putting anybody in the position where they are having to play a game just because someone else has told them that they have to. It worked fine for the Arlen streams, but I don't want to raise the expectation too much. I hope it's clear what I'm trying to say. It's a little difficult while I'm doing it while fighting. Ooh, hello. Shoot, I might die. Yeah. Poison got me. Like a suggestion box. Oh, this time they just saw me. Alright. I'm interrupting all their actions. It's the best. I mean, I think you're joking, Amethyst, but that's honestly, like... That's exactly the kind of thing that I'm hoping to avoid. Like, if that's the main takeaway to do it, to just try games that we wouldn't otherwise normally, then I think that just having a suggestion thing would be the best way of doing it, because then we are not obligated to do it. But, I don't know. Raffle for crossing the streams. Randomly select a person from those that enter. Anyone who wants to play the game can come in. Random person gets to pick the game. Once a month, the name is pulled. That person has 2 games to pull from. Each person gets 2 vetoes. Oh, this sounds so complex. It's something... I tell you what. It's something we'll talk about. For now, we'll just play games. That's different, though. Watch and play is a different kind of games you wouldn't ordinarily play. What the hell? Shoot. Use the potion now. Get away from the body before it explodes. You chunguses with your... Oh! Canceling my... No shit! Get away, get away, get away! Damn it. Please play games and have fun. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to do. I appreciate that. I'm glad to hear that you haven't disliked one of our streams, even if the game has not been for you. I like to think that we can make games entertaining, even if they're not. Even if the game might not be one that you would otherwise enjoy. Oh, yes. Get wrecked, buddy. Look at that guy. That guy? Dead. By the way, if you want to see actual Dragon Age and not this horrible thing, Adam is playing that right now on Saturdays, and it's actually a really good game. Unlike this, which is toilets. Which doesn't mean it's terrible, everybody needs a toilet. Why the time slot swap of GPLP from Wednesday to Monday? Well, or Monday to Wednesday, I think you mean. Or to Wednesday from Monday? That's what you said. Main reason being is you will have noticed in the last couple months of 2014 how I was missing more and more of them because I had a lot of work to do on Mondays that was sort of like time sensitive for other people. So we figured Monday, not the best time for Graham. So after checkpoint, I'll go off and do other work, and then Wednesdays, Paul and I will do this. But Paul can do GPLP on Mondays, or Paul can do his stream on Mondays. So that's why. It's just because business. Whoop. Oh, that was funny. The guy in the RE5's, or no, the Resident Evil 6 stream, Resident Evil Man-Filleting Giraffe, who was convinced that I didn't like the game because I was bad at it, which I was not. But he thought I didn't like the game because I was bad at it, not because the game was actually bad, which it was. It was bad. That game is bad. What does it look like I'm doing? Also, who are you? Resident Evil, how could it be good? I like a bunch of Resident Evil games. I actually really enjoy the series as a whole. But RE6 has so much garbage in it. RE6 is a bad game. Hi. It wasn't over a year ago, it was right about now.
Hey, you! Help us!
I just did. Did I not? Graham Clean More Viscera has just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Clean More Viscera. I also played Viscera Cleanup Detail, that's true.
Look out! Up there!
The hell? Okay. Is that it?
Hey, you!
No, I don't.
You there! Help us!
Shh! Keep it down. There's still patrols.
What are you even talking about, O1
We're
Drop?
looking for other members of the Freeborn Blades. That mean anything to you?
The what? What's that?
The Freeborn Blades, a mercenary company.
Huh. Yeah, I heard of them. I think they're in the southern part of the city. That's where the king was last seen. Maybe you can find him.
Yeah, it's been a while since I played Viscera Cleanup Detail. That was true. Also appreciate that I'm like 3 hours behind on Twitter, so I don't begin to comprehend what you have a problem with. Yeah, I don't... I think you've grossly misunderstood what they're saying.
The king? What do you mean?
I can't be certain.
Piper Lion, I didn't actually play Titanfall. It looked cool.
Only hope that he's...
But everyone I knew who played it, like, played it and then stopped playing it. I don't know, it looked sweet. I know that a lot of people really liked it. Where are we at? Where is the noise? I have to find the noise. I remember as soon as I got that ability, I was like, "Oh, sweet, good. Now I'll be able to use this to go looking for chests." And then I was like, "This is going to drive me mad when there's one I can't get to. Why did I do this to myself?" It's going to be up here. Yeah, James played Titanfall, and Stream Bros played a bunch of it. Some critics predicted that would happen. People played a lot for 2 weeks and interest would be lost. Yeah. Conversely, I'm playing Destiny, and obviously I'm actually playing it myself, so I have a skewed perception of it. But a lot of people I know are also still playing Destiny. Which is nice, because I like it. And now it's nighttime, which is just the best. Huddle up. Can't see shit, sir. What the... Alright, I've obviously forgotten how to do that. Get out of range of the arrowman there. Oh, and here he is. Yep, Paul is out today. I guess I could tell you the truth, which is that he's just not feeling very well. Or I could just lie to you like he does and say that he hates you all. He hates you all. Oh, is that where I'm going? Okay. I killed you already. What the... Yeah, whatever. What the I'm leaving. I can't leave. Okay, great. Well, that's great. I'm really happy about that. Nope, nope, nope. Didn't know the enemies would respawn that quickly. I didn't think I'd left the area. Drink it up. Holy shit, Mathras, you killed that guy? No, you did not. He's forgotten where we are. Attack. Guess I'm using the wrong attack. I just spent $5 American to tell Graham to play more Viscera cleanup detail. I expect to have my investment respected in the future. Exactly. There we go. Your investment will always be respected, if not literally followed through on. What I'm saying is, I might not follow through on it, but I will still respect it. Now we're in a different area. And it's friggin' pitch black in here. Could you guys turn on a light? We're all dead here, sir. Okay. Carry on then. I'm just gonna kick your stuff. Royal Guard's helm. Say. Ranger's boots. I got the whole Ranger set. Ooh. That is the same as the Ranger's helmet, except it, instead of poison resistance, it has magic resistance. I think I'll keep the poison resistance for now. Wow, this is with a little bit of poison resistance. Woof. What are you guys doing to Lurbot? Oh, I see. You're just going to town on changing the show around. This is technically GPLP. We're still being bound by flame. It just, Paul's just not here. I know it's weird. But I figured rather than just play whatever. Hi. What in the... Okay. Whoa, whoa! Ow. So, first of all, potion. And then... Did I do it already? Oh, that one. Fire up my swords here. Haha! Ow. Can we all talk about what the hell that was? Heart dust. Kinagami, whatever, aka Destiny. Well, it's nice to have something I can just immediately be like, I literally have no idea what to play. Okay. But I'm playing that because I enjoy it. Oh. The steps of Harald. Huh, neat. Alright. Mathras? Mathras, please. Thank you. Thanks, Ananda. I think we'll get a team together and stream the second raid at some point. I've actually played it a bunch now, so it goes a lot faster.
What are you doing here, my lord?
I followed you, Vulcan. I must save our king.
Oh, we got that fixed, Valkyrie Lemons. Kinda. We just have to use Google Hangouts. I'm suspicious of that.
What is this thing?
I don't know, but it doesn't look right.
Is it the king? So not a yes. It's the new raid's called Crota's End. That is super weird looking. That's a.
My boy, can it be you?
Excuse me. What happened to you?
Fuck.
By all the gods.
I mean, okay, I'll give them that one. Just oh fuck.
It cannot be.
Do not look upon me. I am so sorry. Do not stay here. Take the crown and leave this place.
Oh, Father. But what have they done to you?
I surrendered. Lord Blackfrost told me that you were slain. That Marshal Winter's army had left no survivors at Bastion. I had not the strength to even raise my sword. And so he changed us, remade us, the other nobles and I, and all those who had taken refuge in the palace. He wanted me to witness our end, so that I would live without defeat and news of your death for eternity. But you are alive. You live. Your mother and I are so relieved to know you live.
Mother? But how can
Mom's
I
in there
release
too?
you from this curse?
My son, if you only knew how sorry we are. You cannot save us. We are condemned to this abomination. You must slay us. The others, the Queen, the Count, all of these people. I feel their suffering. Hear their screams within me. Put an end to it, I beg you. Free us that our souls may be with you.
Sire, I can take care of this, if you want me to.
For pity, my boy. Whatever you decide. Take the crown.
That's actually, I've never seen that before. I think that's actually kind of neat as a thing. That wasn't enough. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's grim, yo.
There is more power lying hid in this twisted corpse than in a dozen juggernauts. I will not stand by and watch those blood-sucking necromancers steal it from me once more.
Sire, please step aside.
Take the crown, also. You forgot to take the crown. And there goes the crown. I drink your demon shake. I drink it up. Whoa!
But what are you doing?
I'm taking back the power that was stolen from the World Heart.
How dare you? That is my father, the King of Caralthas. I have to perform the funeral rite to free his soul. Have you no respect?
Respect for him that joineth with the dead walkers? Ah, I think not.
We have to get back to the camp before the Dead Walkers come for us. The death of one of the liches is bound to have gotten their attention.
I will come soon. I must first perform a ritual to free my father's soul from this unholy carcass so that it may stay with me.
I'll wait outside.
Okay. Don't know what carcass you have. Also, now, do I not get to wear helmets anymore? Huh. Interesting. I still get to wear parts of armor, though. You know what? I like that. I'm okay with it. I'm a demon now. Ah, Jesus. Mathras, could you not? Sure, we'll equip the Royal Cleaver as the sword I never use. Why not? Oh, I have skill points. Well, I may as well upgrade Pyro skills since I'm sort of in it now. Four Guardian Flames. Let's do it. Race me. Race me, Mathras. If the game says your demon form prevents you from wearing pants, I'm out. Actually, I said this last time, I've been very impressed, actually, with the game. Ooh, maximum magic by 20. Alright, let's bump up the experience. That's always a good one. I've been very impressed with, like, this is the armor that I'm wearing. Right? Like, this is... It's a full plate, right? Like, there's no skimpy boob armor bullshit in this game, which I really enjoy.
I need to be alone for a time. I'll meet up with you in the
Maximum dagger skills equals bullet time? Well, luckily I got a boost to experience, so I'll get there quicker. Also, now my shoulder is just literally on fire. Well, it was full until I turned into a demon. You can hardly blame me for that. Dear Dr. Graham, would you recommend this game for purchase? I don't know, probably not. You should probably just play Dragon Age. Yeah, I agree with Sonata. You can't fault the game for effort and some decent ideas. But there's a lot to be desired in the execution.
Or to wait for Arendelle.
That's the thing, though, Plummeting Sloth. She's the only one dressed like that. And that's fine. That's just how Edwin dresses. I'm totally in the context of the game, right? Like, Sybil doesn't dress like that. My character doesn't dress like that. The other women we've seen don't dress like that. It's just Edwin. So it's like,
but it isn't enough.
Okay.
It is far from
Edwin likes to dress all sexy. That's fine.
Comes straight from the necromancers who sucked it from the world heart. We must start.
Sucked it right out of the world heart. So now I'm going that way. Hi, username Clip Show. Oh well, whatever. Couldn't sneak up on them because they turned to look at me. I don't think you need to have necessarily played the other Dragon Age games to enjoy the most recent Dragon Age game, is what I am led to understand. So probably just start there. I know there are wildly differing opinions on the quality of the previous games. Tainted gemstones. Maybe Edwin didn't notice what she was wearing because she can't look down because of her weird collar. Maybe. What? What the? Alright. You know what? Hi. No, okay. Guess I'm not talking to you. There she is. Hey, Edwin.
Edwin, I need to speak to you.
What can I do for you?
I would like to ask... Thanks.
How come you don't use your sword? Well, because I have two options. I've got sword or daggers, and I'm going daggers. Daggers and pyro, actually, is what I'm doing. You may have noticed that my shoulder is on fire.
A Deadwalker. Guards! Guards!
Take it easy, calm down. He's with me, and he isn't dangerous.
Also, I'm a demon now.
It is a Deadwalker.
Hello. He's
Don't
not.
get him started on that, please. Yes, he's a kind of zombie, immortal thing. But he's not part of the Deadwalker army.
Fear not, my young friend. I don't eat elves. They play havoc with my digestion. So you're not at any risk from me.
I'd like you to go and
That
talk
is
to
not
Red Scribes
what the
about
subtitle said.
You over there. Get off your ass and escort our friend here to the Red Scribes.
If that is what you wish, I hope to see you later.
Oh, right, so now I have no party. So I can pick whoever I want to take with me to the next thing. I kind of dig Skeleton Bro. Skeleton Bro or Edwin? Sybil's so boring.
They
Sybil.
attacked the wrong person. How dare they condemn our king to such a macabre fate?
Macabre? I think it's just macabre.
Time for us to repay the Deadwalkers in kind. I want to see them.
Yes, we should be kind to
so not
them.
a single one of those dead ever dare set foot in our streets again. We're going to launch a massive assault to take back our city. It is time to turn the tide of this war. Vulcan, we will need you and your extraordinary abilities.
My flaming
We have
thing.
to send a small group to open the city gates. I'm counting on you.
Talk to Sybil for a creepy skeleton friend related subquest?
Relatively
Okay.
effective. A few soldiers will be going with you. This is our best chance. Blackfrost doesn't seem to be here anymore.
Blackfrost doesn't seem to be here anymore. This'll be perfect. We'll get Bethel Forty and we'll figure the all out.
For one. If he attacks, he will draw the necromancer's eye, clearing the way for us.
Alright. Count me in on this mission. But nothing more. I don't intend to take part in the fighting to retake the city. But your last stand coincides with my objectives. Blackfrost should find your army fascinating. He'll send a large part of his troops against you. And he might even show up in person. And as it appears that his realm is one of the paths to the World Heart.
Any games coming out this year you're looking forward to playing or
I
streaming?
would have preferred more
Yes.
assistance, but that'll have to do.
Metal Gear Solid 5.
Magnificent battle.
If you say so.
Thou knowest that Blackfrost's palace will take us to the World Heart, yet still thou doth waste thy time in vain battles. Thy stupidity knows no bounds.
Why thou talkest so fucking Shakespearean, you weird demon?
For it is said that wisdom and strength often reveal themselves through the mists of time.
A ritual.
Yes, they've often revealed themselves through the mist of time.
Considering what happened to me the last time I was at one of those, I probably should
Featherweight.
listen to you.
Just
So, what's it about?
featherweight Mathras standing behind.
Comes from the bravest warriors
Standing behind Vulcan with a
take
marshmallow on his
dangerous
cane.
But powerful right. They must search for special ingredients to make a potion for themselves
That's really
that
good.
they then drink. Only the very strong survive. But if they live, they gain the experience and skills of many warriors long dead.
Manly warriors,
Thus, each
friend.
of their blows becomes more deadly.
And you did this? This potion?
Yes, the knight accomplished this ritual many years ago.
Right, the knight, because he
Carries
talks in
within
third
the
person.
wisdom of all the great warriors of Alcandor. It made him much stronger, and he is sure that if an exceptional warrior was to go through this same ritual, the effects would be many times more powerful.
Uh-huh.
This is the guy from Game of Thrones,
Looks like
right?
I'm going off looking for outlandish ingredients again. But hey, it's for a good cause.
The one who talks in third
Knight
person?
has prepared a list. His friend must now search for all the ingredients written on it.
I'm on it.
I'm also way behind on that show, so no spoilers, please. I haven't finished the most recent season.
Vulcan,
But I like
come
that
here.
character.
I need to talk to you about something. While you were in the city, the Deadwalkers apparently began stirring. Several scouts have disappeared without a trace. They can't just have been ambushed by chance. Someone must have given their roots to our enemies.
No, not Hodor.
I'm afraid we have a traitor among us. Though if that's the case, I don't
remember the
understand
character's
why
name.
We haven't been attacked by the Deadwalkers yet. What's really troubling is
Arya.
that these disappearances pretty much correspond to
Jaquen
your
Hakar?
arrival here, which
Sure.
means that your
Thank you,
living
Lamar.
dead friend is the prime suspect. Even if it's just as possible that it's one of the Red Scribes, or even one of your people.
And why can't it be one of your people?
Why would he do that? And above all,
Yeah, the nameless guy.
wait until now
That's the
to
guy I'm
betray
talking
us?
about. I wasn't paying attention. What?
Who knows what goes on in a traitor's head? Maybe he thought that everything was played out, and my presence here made him change his mind. After all, until we got here, you weren't doing much. But since I've been here, we've started to move, and the outcome of the combat has become less certain.
You're extremely presumptuous. If what you say is true, this traitor actually waited to see if you were really capable of reversing the situation. Fine, for the sake of argument. Will you help us carry out this investigation? Yes or no?
I'll see what I can do. If it turns out that the traitor is one of your people, you'd better do what you have to.
I should double check what I'm actually doing. Prepare a Freeborn Blades assault in Carol Thas. Find the group of Freeborn Blades held prisoner in Carol Thas. Did I not do that? Find the Carol Thas Forge. Gather the plans needed for Randval's preparation. Alright. Those are not side quests. Oh, side quest is investigate the traitor. A traitor in the camp.
Damn, it's freezing in here. Aren't you cold?
I've spent many winters in libraries with no heating. After that, you hardly notice the cold. Which reminds me, do you know if the library in the city is still intact?
Everyone please stop talking about Game of Thrones. You're not being as subtle as you think you are.
Is it intact? Are you looking for any book in particular?
Not a book, many books. The elves have the most advanced culture in the world.
Okay. Hello?
Hey, Serge.
Oh, hey, Serge. I'm live on the internet. How are you?
What's up? Is that cool?
Yeah, sure. I'm playing Bound by Flame.
I will put on my goggles so I can actually see what's happening here. Hello, chat.
I'm playing a game that's I've been describing it as knockoff Dragon Age. It's got some cool ideas, and it's not. Oh, hey, I did find the library. See that? I just went take Sybil to the library. Okay. It's got some cool ideas, and the execution leaves a lot to be desired.
Oh no.
That's fine. All right, I guess we're going back to Carolthas. Carolthas.
Where did you find this game?
We bought it. Where did we find it? We got it for Unskippable, actually, and we had it lying around.
In our camp? Aren't you afraid
Little
it'll
bit,
communicate with its masters?
Zombie
It's a
friend.
calculated risk. Your friend Edwin told me that
Why are we interrogating one of the... Oh, here, you can grab the headphones if you want.
Sure. Is it Surge or Evil
You really
Surge?
can do some pretty weird things.
I did
Listen,
just.
Vulcan, we're not going to turn down any information. If we can find out how to haul our asses out of the fire, I don't see how it can hurt.
Well, that voice
Ready
acting.
to make it talk?
If our fire breather doesn't need me right away, I can start getting ready.
Sure.
Excellent. Let's start the interrogation.
Listen, maggot head. You're going to tell us everything you know.
We're interrogating a zombie.
That's not quite how it works.
She looks like she's right out of Final Fantasy.
It can't just answer questions.
I was actually just talking about that. She's the only one that dresses like that.
Yeah.
So I actually think it's totally fine because that's just her character.
Oh, okay.
Everyone else wears perfectly practical armor.
Even for someone as
She's a
skilled
sorcerer.
as me,
Ah.
it could take weeks.
What was the... I think it was Lulu from Final Fantasy X who had the dress just made of leather belts.
Yep.
That contains both recent memories and memories of its past life.
All right. I want to know if that bastard Black Frost really has left the area.
Let me concentrate. Yes. I see him raising the wave and turning the whole city into ice. This soldier must have been at his feet. Then he gave the order to attack and gave orders to several powerful undead. Apparently he left right after. He appears
Does it always have sort of a
nowhere else in
cartoony
his
feel with the
memory.
heavy black outline around characters?
Kind of.
Okay.
What are those powerful dead you were talking about?
That's me.
Oh, you're the fire guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's kind of fun. I like that you're actually on fire.
Yeah, she had a
The image is
demon
blurred.
sort of inside her, kind of, and you get these choices at certain points to like do what the demon wants to do or do what other people want to do.
Ah!
And if you pick what the demon wants to do, he takes over your body more and more, or she, I guess.
But you get cooler?
You get, well, I can't wear helmets anymore because I have horns now.
You just melt them? Oh, okay.
No.
Huh.
So is the
I like Anubis is just like, and there's casual swearing for no reason.
Yeah, people just curse because it's edgy and cool.
Spies, but poor leaders. That said, I don't see any real generals.
Well, Surge had to stop wearing his horns so he could wear helmets again. Obviously.
No.
Yeah, it's cold out there, guys.
Black Frost will definitely have left someone in charge.
What were Black Frost's orders?
You have to understand that
Kind of
this
like a demonic
creature's
lisp
ability to
going on there, too.
comprehend is limited. From what I can see,
My character's voice got more and more modulated and
he asked to be sent living people.
demony as it went on.
Prisoners. The other living people must still
Hey, why is the
alive
storm
and
count
held
0? We
alive.
had a subscriber.
Other
That's
prisoners.
weird.
And of course,
I like that this interrogation
informed
is
in the event
this
of
person just
trouble.
heaving just the whole time.
Yeah.
Entered the city?
I think Edwin, who's the with the hair, she's like
But that doesn't mean a
Oh, okay.
mind reading it.
Oh, okay. It's like a Star Trek interrogation. I sense a powerful
He
being
saw me.
with 1,000 arms and a mind capable of using each one independently.
Probing the spirits of the dead.
Ooh.
You can well imagine that this sort of communication goes both ways.
That's bad.
So, that's where my dear rebels are hiding, isn't it?
I must break the link right now.
Well, break it. Don't tell me.
Goodbye. You got a red text.
Yep. I see that. Okay. You guys have it. That's cool. Well, that seems bad. You kind of messed that up. All right, back to look for a library later. I'm sure that won't be a problem.
Yeah, the game's got a very interesting aesthetic to it. It's sort of somewhere between like Skyrim and Borderlands.
Whoops.
Is it a party system or are you solo?
You get one companion.
Okay.
Biff.
Oh, that's too bad. Even though one sneak attack, everyone else kind of got alerted.
Yeah, that's typically how it goes. Sometimes you can chain them.
Okay.
Picking up all your stuff. You are carrying too much to sprint. I have a weight allowance? No one ever told me about this.
Hey, Graham, we've got a good question for you. It's from Hosk. He's coming to Victoria and can only have one meal at the parsonage. That's tough. There's so many options.
Is that actually true?
Are you coming to Hosk? Are you coming to Hosk? Are you coming to Victoria, Hosk?
That sounds sweet. I recommend the BLT.
BLT is a good one. I mean, the breakfast bagel is just such a staple.
It's the best BLT I've ever had.
Yeah,
so.
BLT's real good. And there's a crafting system. Goodness.
I'm going to turn all my other metal... Oh, yeah. There's my weight allowance. 149 out of 150. Look at that. I can carry 150 weights. Just gonna turn all my raw metal into refined metal, and that should help a little.
A pound. You freed up one weight unit.
I'm gonna go back to the camp and find a person to sell stuff to, because presumably I can do that.
He's gonna be here in August.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. How far are you into this game? Is this like pretty early or?
I actually have absolutely zero concept of that. I feel like I'm turning into a demon a lot faster than I would expect, so maybe the game's not as long as I think, but I don't know.
Well, it'd be kind of nice if you saw the consequences of your actions earlier in a game instead of at the very end.
I don't know who I'm supposed to sell stuff to. I guess there's those little icons. Let's try that.
Well, there's one that kind of looked like a chest in the bottom left corner.
Yeah, there's one here too.
Okay.
Let's see if... Okay. That's weird.
Oh!
Ah! What the hell is that? Guards! Guards!
It's me,
Calm down, Smithy. I'm on your side.
you idiot.
Our side? With a face like that? You think I'm stupid? Guards!
We're about halfway through?
Okay.
Sweet.
His bones would even now.
You can order their coffee, though, Can't Wear Hats, if you're into coffee.
Yeah, sorry.
They ship it.
Show me what you have to sell.
Alas, not much. I'm missing so...
Let me sell you a whole bunch of heavy stuff.
That's the first time you've found a store?
It's been a while.
I should put this on quiet mode.
Let me sell you this Imperial Blade. And this weird ball on a stick. Look at this weapon. It's called the Stunner. It's just a ball on a stick.
It's not a flail.
And this sword. And this weird axe.
Some of the they're like, we want to do something different.
And the life reducer. Actually, I'm gonna keep the life reducer. It's too funny.
I like that you also hang on to novelty items. I'm really bad for that, especially in Skyrim. The coffee cold brew was just a trial run. Mm-hmm. They're asking about it in chat still. Also, if we're wondering about how they're going to ship it and everything yet. So it has proven to be quite successful.
Well, I can't wear helmets anymore.
Slayer. Those horns are actually pretty neat. Yeah, Scott, especially with the equipment screen here, it seems to be pretty Dark Soulsy.
All right. Now I have tons of space I can carry. Let's see if I can buy crossbow bolts.
What do you do with all of your raw materials? Like, do you upgrade stuff or what?
Ooh, this breastplate is not as good, but it's got 3 crafting slots. All the raw materials I can make. I can add bonuses to my weapons and armor. Like here, I'll back out of here. So here's my menu. So I can. So this is what I have, the cleaver here. And I've added to it serrated guards and these pommels, which give them bonuses.
I really like that it actually shows you what they added to it. That's kind of neat. That's really fun, actually.
So, actually, I can do this to the crossbow. So I can change the hammer, or the handle, stock of the hunter, stock of impact, imperial stock.
Wow, Imperial plus 10 damage?
Plus 10 physical damage?
That seems big, like a 25% increase.
I will do that, actually.
And can you upgrade on the fly, or do you have to do it at a merchant?
No, you can do it wherever.
That's kind of neat, too. Drown in your cheese.
Sweet. So now I can also... Let's craft crossbow bolts. How do I do that? How do I craft bolts? I need raw metal and bones.
The bone is the bolt. Oh.
Let's make 15.
And they weigh the exact same amount as the materials, which is kind of nice too.
Alright, now I can carry all the totally useful stuff I'm going to pick up.
Right, I kind of trailed off on the story because I got interested in everything going on there. There is no ETA on the cold brew shipping yet. I think Ben is just happy that it worked, and then they're just like, okay. Proof of concept. And
it was tasty. It was not what I was expecting.
No, it's really neat, eh? So how big is this world?
I don't know.
Oh, what's the plot? Pardon me. What are we doing? Why are you a fire demon? Why is that relevant?
Oh, Why is that relevant? Oh, what? There's a thing on this area. What? Oh, the water. Okay. Let's go collect all this stuff that Randaval needs for his stupid potion.
Oh, yay. The old collecty quest.
That's an excellent question. How would you summarize the plot? Well, there's a totally not Game of Thrones related plot where an army of ice demon people are coming down from the north. They're called the Ice Lords, and they also have an army of zombies. Again, this is totally nothing like Game of Thrones. I don't know if you're familiar with Game of Thrones and all, but that's pretty much exactly... That's not actually the plot of Game of Thrones, because Game of Thrones is a Game of Thrones. The reason for people read Game of Thrones is all the politics and backstory and stuff like that. But there is this, like... It's like the very... It's like the first... It's like the pre-title of the very first episode is like... talks about what's north of the wall and how it's gonna come and hurt everyone, and then it's basically never addressed for 2 seasons. But anyway, so there's that, and we're trying to stop them, obviously, but I have demons in me.
Somebody in the chat said, the demon in you is fire faction, and thus the natural enemy of winter faction, so it's there just sort of naturally protecting its own interests.
I mean, yeah. That's also true.
Okay, so ice people are trying to take over everything.
Alright, let's go collect all this stupid stuff and do this side quest first.
And are all characters a fire person, or is this unique?
No, I have a demon. The demon within me is... That's a specialty.
Oh, okay. So you are character class, I have a demon inside me?
Yes.
/ rogue?
Yeah, well, I can use the sword or the daggers, but I'm opting to use the daggers because it's cooler. Oh, come on. I bumped into him.
Ooh.
Yeah, Sybil's handy to have around. I mean, all your NPC buddies do stuff to the enemies. Mathras, who I will be having back in the party when we're done this side quest with Sybil, is a... he looks like a zombie, but he's not. He actually gets really irritated when people call him a zombie or think that he's one of the dead walkers. He's actually a spirit who's 6,000 years old and inhabits the bodies of just other randos until the body wears out. And his current body is... It's getting on a bit, so he looks kind of zombified, but he's actually not.
So he sounds kind of like splitting hairs there. I'm a mega zombie. Don't compare me to these other lesser zombies.
The distinction is relevant because he's not literally trying to kill everybody.
Oh, okay.
Like, he's not part of the Deadwalker army.
But I mean, if you look like one.
Oh, that's the problem he's encountering. Let's put it that way. Yes, kick the plants. That will help make the potion really good.
So they're just kind of pulpy. This isn't really gonna...
Okay.
Ooh, look, it's a fat one.
Oh, this is the area that I died in a whole bunch of times.
The slow motion animation when you're sidestepping is really interesting.
Yeah, that's when I'm doing like a riposte, pardon me, or a Sybil, could you get out of the way? Sybil, you're being attacked. It's not really a riposte, but it's like if I dodge at the right time, I get like a bonus hit.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, getting out of here.
Chat's accusing me of being racist, zombie racist.
That sounds like chat. Oh shit! I'm gonna die. Gonna die.
You're fine.
Oh good, the poison went away. The problem is poison. Sometimes you have to race your potions against poison because the potions take a sec to take effect.
So who's Fat Zombie? Is he just like a giant poison thing? Shot your bolt. An easy enough achievement.
I got a trophy for that.
So what happens if Sybil dies? Well timed.
Thanks for demonstrating, Sybil. Much appreciated. She'll get back up in a second.
Oh, the green on my scarf is making my neck look like my head is floating.
Yeah, that happens. Okay, that was a little more harrowing than it needed to be, but...
That seems kind of fun.
How's it going, Sybil? You alright?
Important NPCs.
Kick the plants. Here's a bunch of crap to make your potion. Why are there footprints all over these herbs? I don't know. Deal with it.
You didn't specify.
Yeah.
I like that you have heart dust.
Instructions unclear. Yeah, it's one of the many random materials.
I like all the coffee questions I'm getting. Somebody was asking about the cold brew again. It was made of 2 different coffees. We didn't advertise it terribly well, but there was actually 2 kinds you could get. Both made from the same Ethiopian coffee, except one was a natural and one was washed, which meant one was fruity and one was not. Have we entered into a super stealth mode? Is that why everything's whited out?
Yeah.
Ah.
Ow. Haha. Wah. Ooh. Ooh. Actually.
Whoa. Are the boss fights amazing in this game?
No.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, I've only done a couple to be fair.
And they were underwhelming?
They were fine. I just did one actually against ice demon-ish lady who had 4 swords because she had 4 arms.
That's kind of fun.
Thanks for acting as a distraction, Sybil. I really appreciate it.
It's okay, she's tanking.
Yeah.
She looks like she's tank class.
The white mage is tanking. It's perfect. Everything's fine.
She's got that 6 sustain as a healer. Whatever.
Get away.
Sybil did not know that exploding zombie explodes.
Gotta remember that exploding zombie explodes. Whoops. Missed it. It's this way. That heal tank. Kick the plants, for God's sake. That's a weird reference, that dang skeleton. Take the ingredients to Randaval. I will, but first I'm going to go back to Caraldthath and complete this quest with Sybil. Yes, good. Quickly, to the Icy Library in Caraldthath. Oh yeah, I did pick up other daggers, you're right. Thank you for reminding me. Serpent's tongues.
They seem worse.
That's cool, they've got stuff. So the chance of critical hit is better, and the ability to interrupt is better, or is the same, and the physical damage is better?
When stealth? What about the -4?
When stealthed.
Okay.
But the base stat is worse, but maybe I can.
You haven't leveled them up yet?
Yeah. Physical damage +2. Serrated guards.
Ooh, fire.
Chance to set on fire. That seems good. So I can make the physical damage 1 lower than the stuff I have now, but be better.
Well, for daggers,
when stealthed. Ufokrana, I will. I actually, I'll talk to her right now. See if I can get that to happen.
Considering how many times you hit them, a 10% chance to light them on fire might actually be pretty legit.
It's not a bad idea.
I have to talk to you.
Because you're hitting each one like 20 times, right?
I saw you getting friendly with her. You should be more careful. She is not what she pretends to be.
I know she's not playing straight with us. She's got her little secrets, just like everyone else.
You don't understand. It's a lot more serious than little secrets. I found some very worrying information in one of the last books I read. 200 or 300 years ago, there were other groups of sages and magicians, like the Red Scribes. One of
She's
these
a red
orders
scribe.
was called the White Lords.
I thought she was a white mage.
So you think that they were the ancestors of the Ice Lords or something? What is that?
Edwin and I have actually discussed this at
I'm
length.
getting to that. White Lords lived in the north of Vertil, out in the but in reality they
Actually, Husk has a
somehow
good question.
it
Are
was the
daggers
portrait
sets
of
or
that
individual?
witch.
Yeah, they're always sets.
Okay. Who are you siding with?
It's coincident.
Really? And that she seems to know so much, and you believe?
You're right. It is strange.
Don't trust her.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
What do you want to know?
What do you think of Mathras?
I think he's absolutely unique. Fascinating. I have always loved history and history books. But he actually lived through history. It's just incredible. There is so much we could learn from him. His knowledge could allow us to better understand...
You read the Dresden Files?
Immortal?
No.
Okay.
Something to do with our
Whoops.
decomposing friend?
Can we just choose an option there?
He won't talk to me
No.
about his romantic experiences. I managed to get a lot of stories about battles, and it's not that I want to pry into his intimate life.
I can
Okay.
always ask.
So I'm going to go ask Mathras about his experience with the lady spirits, apparently. Or the gentleman spirits. He's 6,000 years old. Surely he's tried stuff.
Just like, I'm so bored.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is this supposed to be GPLP or whatever?
Yeah, but Paul's not here today.
I was wondering, there's a bunch of like Surge Paul comments. I was like, I don't understand.
Yeah. Oh, yes. That's why. GSLP, I think someone said at one point.
In the Dresden Files, which is sort of like if you didn't like Harry Potter, being like, no, wizards aren't just like 12-year-old schoolboys going to boarding school. They're from Lord detectives with a shotgun. It's sort of like the approach there.
Mm-hmm.
One of his companions is like a 3,000-year-old spirit inhabiting a skull beside him, whom he just
Okay.
uses as a wealth of information.
Sweet.
So kind of an interesting there. Graham and Serge lets Paul. I don't know if I'm in love with this jump up mechanic.
It's fine.
Yeah. I don't know if it's making the levels any more dynamic.
Where am I going? Here we go.
We can't take all of them. Let's concentrate on anything to do with...
Right, chat reminded me an important
healing.
thing. He's a 1,000-year-old spirit in the skull who's also obsessed with pornography. I forgot about that part.
Can you... Thank you. Where am I... What?
Other rooms. Ooh.
Oh. The zombies don't want us to take these books. Whoops. Let's lock on, shall we? There we go.
These blocking guys are kind of annoying.
Yeah, their shields are really irritating. Ooh, hello. Can't see shit, sir. I'll say this for Sybil, she heals you after combat, which is nice. Can I take that book now? Where's the book I'm supposed to take from over here? There.
It'll have to do. Pass me the books you have. I can't freeze you. Right.
Yes. I am still using the old daggers. Because the old daggers actually have just a higher... I do so little stealth kills. The daggers I'm using have better physical resistance than I could give the new daggers even if I leveled them up. Alright, so I'm taking Sybil back to camp so I can get a more entertaining partner. No, none of the NPCs have commented on the horns. But the smith in town was very startled
I kind of like that nobody's really like, so anything different about you? Did you get a haircut?
Yeah.
No.
Anything?
Like
No.
shave? Glasses. It's new glasses.
Must be. Are you wearing contacts? I mean, to be fair, she does now have demon eyes.
I mean, it certainly is pretty, the combat.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you twirl and you slash a bunch.
I think a game this kind of setting, but with a more like Batman Arkham series combat could be really sweet. Where you're like you've got swords and stuff, but you're doing all like the dodging and blocking and things like that. That'd
Grab,
be neat.
throws.
She does have special eyes. It's true. Mathras, hello. No. Oh, actually, before I do this, I'm going to take a quick break, because we've been on for almost 2 hours. Maybe an hour and a half. Shadow of Mordor? Oh yeah, I did just describe Shadow of Mordor. No wonder so many people liked that game. That sounds like a sweet idea. They should hire me in the past. You're totally right. All right, gonna take a quick break, run some commercials. Appreciate it if you let those run, and we'll be back in a few minutes. All right. Oh yes, and enjoy this. Watch. Beep. Whoop. Whoop. Haha. Animation. Hello again. We're back, and by we are back, I mean I am back. Sir had to take off. He didn't actually know that I was streaming when he came by the first time. Let's try talking to Mathras.
Since you arrived, the enemy seems to be aware of our every move.
Truly. Surprising that they haven't yet arrived here to destroy this camp. Most interesting. Or perhaps very stupid. In any event, I do feel sorry for you. One doesn't seem to be able to put one's trust in anyone.
Have to fix the
these days.
blinds.
You don't understand. What I want is...
But I understand perfectly, my dear girl. I'd merely hoped that you were above them. Since my arrival here, I've been surrounded by your friends. I have not once left the camp, and no one deigns to speak to me. Thus, it seems obvious that these suspicions are...
A turnip field?
Yes. It must be all the superior intelligences that surround...
Thank you, Valkyrie Lemons. That was me.
Trust me, child. You should leave this area as swiftly as you may.
You'd know more about the Deadwalkers than us. Who do you think the spy is?
Walking around in a dead body doesn't make one an expert on all other dead things, young woman. In fact, I find this suggestion vaguely insulting. But I have learned to trust my experience, something that you, despite your youth, should attempt to do also. I imagine we could quite easily reduce the possibilities. Firstly, the traitor must be able to enter and leave the camp without being stopped. Then,
it's me.
It must be someone who can observe your comings and goings without drawing attention to themselves.
That's also me.
Lastly, it is someone who knows your plans.
I know. I'll fix it in a second.
Knows your military commander's orders.
It's the sun.
That
the white line is the sun.
Excludes a large number, particularly the undead here. In your
can't
place,
make the shadow.
I should go and question the camp watchman. Logic suggests they will have seen something.
Thanks for the tips. I'll get right on it. Let's change the sun.
All right, 1 second. Oh. Whoops, I control them from over here. Stupid Daystar.
I want to ask you a couple of questions. What happened to the...
I think he was simply... They transformed him into an arch-lich. It can only be performed on an elf, and then only one who is desperate to live.
That's very specific.
Elves have many flaws. If an elf believes he is going to be tortured to make him reveal the secrets of his people, for example, he can literally will himself to die. It would seem that this king was desperate to continue living at any price. Rather...
I'm gonna need your experience.
I confess, you have evolved, my dear. You have become quite sublime. We need to have a little word in private.
What do you want?
Quite simply an exchange of experiences from one superior entity to another.
Nice.
I'm not sure I know what you mean.
You are using a human body as a host, just as I am, though the condition of mine is somewhat worse. What is your degree of control? Your feeling? What have you tried? Do you still feel the need to satisfy your human's desires?
Also typo. Pretty sure that's meant to say it's and not ist.
It's more like coexistence. Vulcan is still most present. I have need of its human experience. Some aspects of this flesh existence are still strange to me. I understand not why we tarry here, giving help to this one or that one, when we know that we must go to the World Heart.
Interesting. That didn't say demon, that said Vulcan.
Humans, when you get down to it, are rather like ants. If one combines these facts, one can see that they actually need to rush about here and there helping one another. Despite the fact, of course, that those they are helping are about as if...
I want to ask you a couple... How are things with Sybil?
I am quite moved by the child. Her hunger for knowledge reminds me of myself in the distant past, when I was young and still living in my
Yep, Derek Wadley, just me today.
She is far less attractive than you, and the poor child is about as transparent as spring water.
I didn't ask you how... Hey, Mathras, how's it going?
Why won't you tell Sybil about your love lives?
I wouldn't have thought you'd be interested in the prurient questions of that young girl, innocent though she may be. It seems to me that my sexuality is my own business, as well as which, I suspect my stories would be quite shocking to an innocent girl like that.
Well, I'm not innocent, so start talking.
I have been alive on Vertial a very long time, and before I lost all desire of any kind, I think I probably experienced almost everything. Though meeting you may have opened up new possibilities. To recount all my adventures to you in detail would require weeks, and I must confess that I would be a little shy of telling you all of my adventures. I would be afraid you might end up with a rather low opinion of me.
As bad as that?
Yes, featherweight, yes.
Since you seem to require convincing, let me tell you about my 14th wife, the Princess of the Elephant City.
Excuse me?
It may widen your perspective. It certainly did mine.
The he-princess of the Elephant City.
There are no words for...
And those are some of my cleaner stories. I told you, I've tried everything. Perhaps now you understand my reticence about sharing with a young girl.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it. So what should I tell her?
Whatever you wish. I will confirm whatever story you tell.
Talk to you later.
That was awesome. Yo, Sybil, I got some news.
Sybil, can I talk?
Yes?
I spoke with Mathras. He finally agreed to talk with me about his love life. Well, love lives.
And? What did he tell you?
Our bony friend likes... He's a complete romantic.
I could feel that behind his proud exterior, he was all heart.
He didn't go into too much detail. He had a lot of wives, and every time he had to watch them grow old and die.
That's...
It is.
Yes. I feel so
Sorry, I skipped past. She's like, that's why it's so hard to talk about, right?
I won't bother him about it anymore.
See you.
That's funny. Who am I talking to here? Oh, I leveled up. Alright. Leveling up the daggers, you said? This thing. Oh! Okay. Yeah, we're doing that. It only unlocks at level 24, though, and I'm level 18, so it's going to be a while. Oh, I see how that goes. Okay.
I took care of that dead walker bear.
Really? Excellent.
I don't know who it is yet. I'll be going now.
Okay, that's where I turned the quest in. What am I doing? So I still gotta look for a trader, and then my main quests are all back in Carolthas. Oh, I gotta go to Randaval with the ingredients. Find the forge, find the freeborn blades. Okay. Are we planning on playing the game to the end? I think so, especially if we're only halfway through, or especially if we're like about halfway through right now. Do I just talk to everybody? Look, what about you? I can't even talk to you. Oh no, I'm supposed to talk to the sentinels. There's Hawk, Captain.
Huh. If I knew how messed up it...
I bet.
Yeah, well, seeing what's left of the village, it's not like I had a choice.
Let's see what you made this time.
I forgot I had a different guy. Wyverns, eh? Base 10. Ooh. Chance of critical hit is higher, and I can probably bump it up. I'm gonna buy these. It's only about half my gold. Physical damage +3. I'm really tempted by this chance to set on fire. I don't want stealth damage. I only stealth every so often. How good is the GPLP without the P? Well, it's the GPLP time slot and we're playing the same game as Paul's not here. I kind of like critical counterattacks. Now, what do you think? Critical counterattacks or chance to set on fire? I'm tempted by setting things on fire. Isn't it just House of Stark then? Yes, technically. But I'm playing the same game that Paul and I have been playing, so it's GPLP. Evolve looks sweet. I want to try it. Fire all the way. All right then. That's pretty unanimous.
The knight would like to discuss something. He would like to understand what...
The body was overflowing with magic power.
Ah, taking the end.
I found the ingredients.
The knight thinks that is...
I have a few... The elves took a hell of a...
Defeat is caught. The ice law.
That doesn't it...
Don't actually care. Don't know why I clicked that.
Let's change the subject. I'll leave you.
Don't care about that character. Alright. So now... That's all the side quests except the traitor. Investigate the traitor.
Hey, Buffalo.
Not before I've seen you.
Have you had the time to talk?
Yes, but they didn't say much. They were just as stupid.
You think they'll stay?
I don't think they're...
Alright.
I'm good.
Where's the sentinels? There he is. Hey. 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 Hey.
Can I help you with something, mercenary?
Whoa.
Have you seen anyone leave the camp?
Apart from you, nobody.
Are you sure? It's important.
Certain. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to get back to guard duty.
Wonderful. Well, I've made progress.
Okay. I guess I'll go talk to the other one then. The game's not great, Fatty Hippo. It's got some really cool ideas and not the best execution on a lot of stuff.
Mercenary. Has anyone gone by here? Any men leaving without passes, that sort of thing?
No, apart from you, no one. Is there a problem?
Your commander thinks that someone's sneaking out to get together with the enemy.
That's terrible. Who could do something like that? Anyway, I promise no one's been by here. You should go try the other gate, near the mercenary camp. And maybe the sentinels in the North Tower have seen something.
North Tower?
What can you tell me?
I hardly know him. I wasn't in his unit. As far as I know, he wasn't that high up, but he's the highest ranking officer we have left. Anyway, I have to admit that he managed to bring us together, set up camp, and get a bit of cohesion going on us fugitives. That's not too bad.
I'm leaving.
I'm leaving. North Tower. What the hell's the North Tower? Who are you?
Your transformation seems to be speeding up. You should be careful. I'm afraid that you won't be able to recover the humanity that you have lost.
Listen, it's really nice of you to worry about me, but personally,
Real nice.
I never felt better. You got a moment? I wanted to ask.
Nope.
Let's check. See you later.
Later, sucker. Maybe it's here. Hello, the difference.
I have nothing to say to you, mercenary.
Wow, okay. I don't like you either. Where's this tower?
Can I help you with something, mercenary?
The other guy told me to talk to
Have
you.
Seen anyone
apart from you?
Are you sure?
Certain.
Wonderful.
Graham's character seems to be partially on fire. I am partially on fire because I'm a demon. Now I can't wear helmets. So I sold them all. Oh, that's great. The amazing drunk bat. Happy to help. I've talked to both the sentinels. There's another quest to establish the tower. So the tower doesn't exist yet?
Hey, Buffalo.
Not before.
How's the company doing?
If you were to spend less time hanging around with your new friends, you'd know. It's not wine and roses. Already there weren't many of us, and now it looks like our only hope of success in this goddamn war is lying over there, colder than my granny's tomb. We can't last too long in this situation. The captain has to decide to make a move.
I figure the Dead Walker army will find us before we get a chance to desert.
That could be a sequence break.
Have you had the time to talk to the human soldiers?
Yes, but they didn't say much. I don't think they trust us, or the Red Scribes, or anyone for that matter. They were just as...
Hi, Alexander96.
They thought they were going to join up with a great army to be safe. As you can imagine, they're a little disappointed.
You think they'll stay?
I don't think they're in any mood to fight. Once they've seen to their wounded, they'll be out of here the first chance they get.
What do you think happened here?
That we are no more than fucking insects to those bastard Ice Lords. Just one of them was able to wipe out this city with magic. We have no choice if we follow the rules. We have to find another way. Maybe your little flame problem could be a solution.
Well, for now, we don't know shit.
Tell you what, if you save our asses, I'll buy a round of drinks every day for the...
Now that's the kind of... I'm going.
Huh. So yeah, there's no tower. That quest might just not be happening. Intelligent Gentleman asks, "Hey Graham, plans for another group magic stream like the conspiracy one?" It's something we definitely want to do. So now hopefully that we have a little more time for things like that. We can figure out a good way to set that up. What the... What was a rapid fire? Buddy. Come, skeleton bro, to Carolthas. That's what we talked about. One of the things we talked about doing a Commander 2014 stream with the precons. We talked about using the dual decks. It's there's stuff we want to do. I hate that noise now. Alright, where am I going? Oh right, I gotta go rescue the prisoners that I already rescued. Still stealthy. Ah, not stealthy anymore. What's wrong with... Oh, yeah. I guess it's not totally a reasonable way to walk. The hell? Oh. That's great, drunk bat. Trying to find a picture of the chandelier at Card Kingdom, and I came across this wizard's page on the Commander at Card Kingdom. Oh yeah. Well, that's that was from the Community Cup. When I was in the Community Cup, Jer and Alex and James all came down with me and we filmed stuff. So that's what that picture's from. If you're curious. Oh, you're different guys.
Vulcan.
Hello.
Is that you? Help us get out of here.
Headed the southeast. You'll find an entry in the support pillar. Take that passage, and then look for an opening in the cliff face. The rest of the company is hidden there.
Got it. There's another camp of prisoners over there in the west. Not any of our guys, but maybe we should try to free them anyhow.
Yeah, that is funny, Derek.
No, get out of here.
See you back at the camp. Good luck.
Gonna need it.
Oh, and you've all disappeared. Good. Elite Imperial Blade. Another sweet sword for me to not use. Well, that is better. It's the best one I got so far. Kick! Officer's curious. Not as good as the one I have, though I might be able to level it up. Well, that's a lot, actually. That's a lot. Yeah, alright. Plus 10%. Maximum health, resistance to fire, resistance to poison, resistance to dark. More maximum health. More physical resistance. Resistant dark, resistant to poison, resistant to ice. Set on fire. Resistance to fire, trap damage, poison damage. Poison damage? That's kind of cool. So I'm just reading the chat. Yeah, maybe ice resistance is a good thing because my character is weak to the ice anyway. I need tainted steel for that. Sure. I'll leave the other one for now. That's way more defense than I had before. Is this a different... Is this a totally different city than I was in before? Ooh, a Goast. really want to stealth this guy because the shield guys are so annoying. Biff! Now that was a good combat. Are there interesting masks in Magic? There's a couple mask related cards. I think the most recent one I can think of is the Mask of Avacyn. Like cards that are literally equipment cards that are masks. But there's also just cool masks in art on cards, but I wouldn't know where to look. A side quest, you say? Hoop. Who's that guy?
Please help us!
I helped you.
Go to the support pillar in the southeast of the city. You'll come out near the cliff.
I'm not sure what that is, Fea 92.
Go in. The elf army is there and they'll take care of you.
Thank you. See you back at the camp.
That's right.
The last prisoners. Why did I already trigger the no one left behind thing when I hadn't gotten the last prisoners? That implies that someone was left behind. Still gotta investigate the trader. Okay. Forge. I gotta find the forge. I found the forge. I win. Whoa, what the? He looks more angry than the other guys. I was just sneaking up on him. Ha, I'm still stealthed. That's funny. This guy is special and scary looking. Also, Mathras is dead. Oh, shit. Huh, okay. So, punching that guy seems to be not a good idea. It just sort of bounces off him. There we go. Gotta get magic. imbue my daggers with magic power, because it looks like just straight physical attacks don't really hurt him.
I'm not sure that to a blacksmith. It could interest him.
That was neat. It was the most strategic encounter we've had so far. Give the forge equipment. Oh, I get to choose which smith I get to help. Interesting. There it is. There's more. Oh. There it is. Mind-numbing. A hammer called Lightning. Biff. Oh, sweet. Wait. To carry that stupid thing around. Guy I killed? No, he's alive. Okay. Been through here, but apparently they're alive again. Ooh, he dodged my magic. You son of a bitch. Overcompensating. Vulcan not being a penis haver, I don't think is overcompensating for anything. There's a weird squared off blade on that thing. Whoa! Hi. You heard that, did you? Well, that was efficient. Forgot about the exploding thing. That would have been great. Yeah, my character's a lady. You can choose either. I thought Vulcan was an awkward teenager. No, Vulcan's... My character's a woman, you guys. Her voice just sounds weird now because of demon times. What the hell? Did I lock my camera? I think I did something weird to my camera. I think I'm pretty okay with this. Don't know how I did that. I never said women couldn't be awkward teenagers. The person said, I thought he was an awkward teenager. I pushed in the stick and yeah. Huh. Yeah, now it's much more locked over the shoulder. I'll take it. Stupid son. Hang on. Got it. All alone, why no Paul? Paul's not feeling well today, so he's at home. But we're playing the same game, so it's still GPLP for archiving purposes. I like the other guy. He worked hard. I built him up from nothing. Hey. Have all this stuff.
Rumor has it you guys got the forge equipment back from the city.
Maybe.
Yeah. I was asked to get what I can from the Royal Forges.
You getting Sun in Victoria?
So you have
yes.
the famous hammer of the diamond arm?
Seems so, yeah.
It's legendary, you know? I could work wonders for you with it. All that elven knowledge could be mine.
Yep. 7 degrees Celsius today. It's a nice day. Is this game any good?
Alright. If you think you can help us, I'll give it to you.
I don't know.
You won't regret
It's not
I'll get down to working right away.
great.
Have fun
It's
with your new
fine.
project. The captain is waiting for me.
It actually has some really cool ideas and things that I like, and it has a lot of other stuff that's like, oof. I still want to figure out who this traitor is. Talk to Hawk.
Get your shit packed. We're getting out of here as soon as possible. Our contract.
I did not talk to you.
But Captain...
You do not get to volunteer the end of the quest.
Listen to me. We have no chance against the Deadwalker army, no matter what powers you have. And I'm not sending my company into a massacre. I didn't leave the company here to save this city. The only reason we came was to get our lads back. There was never any question of anything else.
Damn it, Captain, this is an important battle. You gotta let the Blades in on it. There's a creature in this city that I have to face. And absorb. If you can't understand that, then I guess it's time I took your place.
You wouldn't dare. You don't stand a chance against me.
Demon. What? Are we having a scrap? This is not what I...
Then by the laws of the Freeborn Blades, I challenge you for the leadership of this company.
You give me all these choices, and you don't let me choose this?
Very well. If that's what you want, come and get some. I'm done with giving away free gifts.
You almost kicked me apart. Wow, I really attack cancel him. Ah, come on. Alright. Ooh. He's very fast. Dodging him is challenging. Give me a close one. Later.
I always knew it would be you.
He didn't leave me any choice.
That guy was... Yeah, he is a tank. That guy was intense.
This was well done.
We need to go find Prince Arundel. We gotta hurry up and plan our attack.
Also, I'm in charge now. I am the captain now. Let's keep on leveling up the stabbies. Minus 75% of noise when a surprised enemy is killed with one blow. I like that. That'll help me chain it. Until a gentleman got the reference. I killed him and I won. Can't talk to Hawk. That's weird. Talk to Buffalo, though.
Hey, Buffalo.
Not before I've seen...
You know, I haven't laid a trap literally since the tutorial, Buffalo. I am not a trap maker. Hawk. 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 Hawk, hawk, hawk. Hawk. Alright. How do I do this stupid quest? How do I build a sentinel tower?
Good day.
I have some Let's...
I don't need to know this. You are the lesser blacksmith, and good day to you.
Mercenary.
Has anyone go...
No, apart...
I did all of this. There's no North Tower. There's not a tower. Are you enjoying playing this game? Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying playing it for the... It's enjoyable enough that I'm not like... I don't feel like I'm slogging through this miserable game just for the benefits of the stream. On my own time, I probably wouldn't still be playing this. But I'm enjoying this interaction. The game and me and you guys. I'm enjoying the whole thing. Stop putting me to cutscenes when I don't ask for it.
That's out of the question. The more of us there are, the greater the risk that we'll be noticed. I'm taking Edward.
Yeah, it's not actively aggravating to play, yes. It's no Lautrec, no. We're not playing Bound by Ched.
She'll be delighted to hear that.
I could go with you. You know that I'm stealthy and can make myself useful.
That's a pretty good compromise. With the three of us, we stand a chance.
I don't want to take that guy. I want to take Skelebro.
I agree. I'm counting on you, Relmar, to remember. You need to sneak into the city. Get to the drawbridge. I will personally be leading our army, and I'll enter the city as soon as you've opened the gate.
Once the gates are open, I'm not sticking around. I'll have to use the diversion to get to Blackfrost's realm.
Are you ready for the... There must be neither distraction nor setback. We won't have a second chance.
I still need some...
Actually gave me a chance there. I don't think you can compare this in RE6. It'd be like, well, this is better, but this is worse, but this is better, but this is worse.
Mercenary,
How did you get out of your coma in the village?
I don't know. All I know is that I opened my eyes and heard the sound of fighting. I just had the time to grab my weapon and get out into the village square. It looked like the general of the Deadwalkers was waiting for me. Sometimes the sense of duty is more powerful than the pain of wounds.
So all that bullshit about the cures was useless?
You'll never know. Maybe I would have woken up sooner, but I don't blame you. From what I was told, I was in a desperate state, and you had other things to do.
Do you know Relmar very well?
Do you know Relmar
A long time ago, when we were young. He and I were milk brothers. We grew up together in my father's palace. But life goes on, and by the time we were adults, we were forced apart. Relmar defied my father's authority.
What does milk brothers mean?
Openly rebelled against his people.
Does that mean they're not related, but they breastfed from the same woman? Is that what that means? That's really weird. That's super strange.
He did the right thing. He didn't want to watch all of Vertiel suffer and die. If the elves had helped then, maybe we wouldn't be here today.
We could talk about how just
Oh, it does mean that. They had the same wet nurse. Well, okay, cool.
would have happened. Maybe we wouldn't be here today. He wanted to act fast. He was always impulsive. But that behavior led him to reject his king. And his best friend at the same time. He betrayed us, and his recent feats of arms can't change anything, even if it wounds my heart.
Sorry. Kathleen is on her way.
Why did the elves enter the war so late?
Yeah.
That decision cost us dearly. It isn't easy to watch the other peoples of Vertiel suffer and fall one after the other. But our king felt that we needed to gain time. We had information about the Deadwalkers that led us to be careful. Long before the war officially began, they were already crushing all of their opponents far to the north.
Crushing.
And you said nothing? You could have warned the other kingdoms.
We told them. We told them to avoid the fight, to flee and regroup. They didn't listen to us. So we preferred to stay neutral and not provoke the Ice Lords. They must have known they couldn't defeat us without losing a large part of their strength. So they saved the greatest prize for the last. We thought that our best trained troops could hold them. We underestimated them, and neglected to take into account the fact that each army they defeated made them stronger.
Are you from Carolthas?
Yes, I was born there. I spent most of my life there. We knock things down so seldom that the city is built in layers. But I've unfortunately never visited the underground levels.
So, okay, so here's one of the things where the game isn't great.
I suppose.
Right? They talk about Carolthas, this amazing city, this ancient city, this huge city, and all you see is these really tight, enclosed level environments with like just little buildings, and you sort of go around them. There's no sense of scale for how big Carolthas is, right? There's no like even if you don't go to all of it, there's no big like, wow, look at this amazing, massive ancient city that's been taken over. Like, to me, it looks like the Deadwalkers took over a couple of shitty buildings, right? So that's a point where the game fails to deliver on the ideas it has.
I'll be going.
Vulcan, I hope you've got good news.
What's the situation between here and the city?
We've lost control of the outlying areas. The Deadwalkers have set up 2 watchtowers and are patrolling the Carolthas perimeter. If we make the slightest sortie, they'll spot us.
No, there's been no establishing or scenic shots of the city.
2 towers, huh? I could take them for you, if it would give us some...
There we go. I can do that, and then I can complete this other quest. That's stupid, by the way.
Sorties, up to you. But if you do try it, I'd be much obliged if you would let me know as quickly as possible. Because that breathing room won't last long before the Deadwalkers realize...
Well, I'm Clockwork. Dark Souls has the advantage that their areas that you're in areas that look grand and huge anyway. You can always see forever. But it'd be great to have at least a shot of it, even if we don't get to actually play in that, you know? Well, thank you, Samfire. I hope that you're serious, because I like talking about what makes games good. Okay.
I'll be going now.
So now I have a side quest to recapture the watchtowers. So that then means that I'll be able to figure out who's been traitoring the camp. Yeah, exactly. You don't ever see Carol Thass. You just go into some like shitty suburbs of it. This is a watchtower? I've walked by this thing like 8 times. This is not what I'd call a watchtower. I don't have a... Oh, there it is, I guess. I don't have a sidekick. Of course you have opinions, Dr. Loy. You make games. Someone who makes video games having opinion on making video games? I can't fathom it. Oh, no, I do. Mathras is here. Good. Whoops. Wrong one. It's really frustrating when you can't cast your AoE spell because you're getting action cancelled by this asshole.
We'll be watching this sector. Thank you for your help, mercenary.
I have some questions.
I'm listening.
Have you noticed...
Apart from you, I also saw the human who goes around with you. The one with the strange way of speaking. And I think I saw one of the mercenaries from your company, too.
The strange way of speaking.
Big fellow with a beard.
The
Buffalo?
Maybe.
Relmar? No, Randval.
Maybe his name. He didn't go very far. It
Randval,
seemed like he was
really?
looking for something.
Right. Well, I'll just have to go and ask him, I guess.
I'm listening.
Enemy troop?
Well, if you don't count that creature
Hey.
following you...
Hey.
Report.
It's alright. This one's ugly, but he's a friend.
I'm listening.
Thank you for the...
Alright. So he's pointing the fingers at Buffalo. Or Randval, who, being a NPC party member, is probably not the one. I may as well go clear out the other tower. I didn't realize until this particular session just how many quests there are in the game that you could totally miss out on by not exhaustively talking to NPCs. Stop putting me in cutscenes. Hi. Wow. That guy really went ham with the Morning Star. And I hate that too. Like, make the potion increase, but don't make you have to, like, drink it before it starts. Why has this guy got 2 shields? Oh, he's on the ground. Punch him. Stab him. I haven't been noticing a lot of guys going on fire, considering. Whoa! Where'd that guy come from? Hello. Ow, shit. That's not what I meant to do. Oh well, I got it.
Thanks for the help, mercenary. We're going to keep watching this sector.
This guy's still here, by the way. Just while you're watching the sector, you might want to watch this guy. Sentinel? Sentinel? I guess this is above your pay grade? You're not paid to fight? You're just paid to watch? No? Okay, buddy. Sure.
If I were you...
Son of a bitch. Oh, there's a day-night cycle. I think I hear the telltale door of a Kathleen who is here to stream in 5 minutes. Let's see if I can finish this quest first.
Buffalo,
What do you want?
you were seen leaving the camp. What were you doing?
I sure am.
What business is that of yours?
Why wouldn't I be here? I'm streaming.
We're streaming right now.
It's GPLP.
Oh, right. Hi.
You have a lead-in show.
I forgot.
That's okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
I'll be done in a moment.
Yay.
Oh, your time...
Okay, so you go to the store.
Sweet. Oh, your time hasn't moved. Don't worry.
Listen to me. You answer my questions or I'll fry you.
Yeah, deal with it.
You think you can scare me, you little shitbag, just because you can spit enough flames to light a campfire? You think you can give me orders now?
I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm supposed to be searching for a spy, and I need some clues.
I was just out on a little recon. I don't see how I
Yep,
can...
watching the sector. Sector watching stuff here. Sure is great, this sector I'm watching. I'm being attacked. That's great, watching it.
The soldier was on watch just over there. He left his post, was trying to follow him, but he lost me. He knows the terrain better than I do. I followed his tracks for a while, but considering the number of deadwalkers in the area, I decided to come back. I didn't want to give away our position.
Where did the tracks lead to?
Over toward the river, but don't bother. The guard already came back. He's just over there. You could go and ask him yourself.
I guess that's what I'll do.
Which guard? Why am I... Stand up. What's Kathleen playing? Kathleen is playing Bravely Default. And super enjoying it. What? Which guard?
How can I help you?
I'll be going. Sybil?
Yes?
See you later. Way is clear.
And my men are in position.
I don't know who it is. I'll be going.
Oh, that was to turn in that quest. I see. Where is Randval? That way. Alright. I'm gonna finish this dumb quest. Kathleen is playing on a DS. Yes. How are we capturing video for that? We have a video capture capable DS donated to us by viewer Antitonic, and we super appreciate it because it's opened up a lot of options.
The mercenary. I have a. Let's change. I'll leave you.
So what, is it this guard?
Can I help you with something, mercenary?
I was talking.
That's... No, never. Who told you such a thing?
You think I'd tell you? Come on. Tell me everything, or you'll really be in the shit.
All right. I left, but only once. I was following your comrade, Buffalo. He went to the main gates of the city. I figured that was pretty suspicious. But I didn't dare go very far. I couldn't leave my post unguarded, you understand? And then the Deadwalkers didn't seem about to attack him. In the end, he went back without a scratch and without saying a thing.
That's funny. Buffalo says you're the traitor, and that the reason he left was to find you.
He's lying. He's the one. I've heard rumors about him. Some people say he's immortal.
They do say that.
How else can you explain that he gets out of things every time?
That's a good point.
So I just have to pick who I want to believe.
Buffalo, this is kind of awkward.
And when somebody that you hardly know accuses one of your old friends, you just swallow their bullshit without any questions? You disappoint me, kid, really.
Let's go kick his ass.
Is that how you defend yourself? Fall back on friendship?
You have got to be kidding. Do you really believe what you're saying? I told you exactly what I did, without frills, and I stand by what I said. But I would lay good money on the fact that your new friend over there doesn't feel quite so confident about his innocence. If I'm not mistaken, he's already taken to his heels.
You realize that if he's still at his post, that means you're guilty.
If he's still at his post, I'll gut the bastard.
And I'm worried that it's you that'll be gutted. Shit, I'm too late. The bastard's gone.
Oh, I just failed the whole quest? Well... I thought I would have an opportunity to actually do something with that. Okay. You found out who it was, you failed the quest. What? What kind of bullshit?
Vulcan, I hope...
Your traitor fled.
Damn it.
One of yours. The one you posted below our camp.
And you let him get away?
Time's been against us. I'll be going.
Oh, well, I got some experience from reporting back at least. That's nice. Okay, so I completed the quest. Okay, good. That's dumb, but whatever. All right. We're going to leave it there for this week. Next week, Paul will be back, presumably, with me on GPLP, and we will continue Bimble Flimbles. But for now, it is time for Kathleen Saves the World, where Kathleen and new co-host Heather, who I assume is also here. Yes. Yep. Are going to be playing RPGs, which, like I said, Kathleen is continuing with Bravely Default. So, this thing. Well, it saved correctly last time, so I can only assume that it will save well this time. So, thank you all for watching. I'm going to play some commercials on the way out, then the stream will go briefly offline, and then it will come back on with Kathleen Saves the World. So, don't go away. Thanks so much for watching, and talk to you soon.